wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
On the ground, it's Eckler. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And they're in on the first play from scrimmage. Our crew and you and I, we better strap in here.
That's what's commonly known as quick strike. Points on the board. This could be a fun game.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
To subscribe. As the larger headlines of Sting debuting in AEW, their partnership with Impact Wrestling and Kenny Omega and Don Callis' partnership, other big news story regarding AEW recently has been controversy surrounding AEW. JR has openly criticized certain things about AEW on his podcast, including in particular the spot where multiple people gather in a group so they can catch someone diving onto them in an obviously contrived manner. Unsurprisingly, according to a report from earlier this week from WrestlingNews.co, AEW talent didn't much care for these comments, as the guy who's supposed to help put us over is going out there and publicly burying us. Brandon Cutler had mockingly used Ross's criticism to promote the Inner Circle multi-man tag match from this week's episode of Dynamite, tweeting, "We're gonna go outside, cluster up like coils, stand there in a huddle, friends and foes together side by side to catch some leaping idiot going over the top." JR does have his supporters within AEW though, as both Dax Harwood and Howard agreed with his comments. And now on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer has expanded upon this, saying that the situation has caused controversy backstage in the company. Brian Alvarez then mentioned that some wrestlers were yelled at backstage recently for performing a spot similar to what JR had been criticizing on his podcast. Dive. But perhaps JR is onto something, as despite an appearance from Sting, AEW's viewership dropped dramatically this week, managing an average of 806,000 viewers with a .32 rating in the 80s.
To throw on third down.
Which is down 189,000 viewers from the show. Last week's Dynamite actually.
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan,
managing to
overthink
outperform
things.
This week's war in the 18-49 demographic. Fans were curious to see if they could do it again this week, but unfortunately they didn't come close. Meanwhile, NXT managed an average of 766,000 viewers with a .19 rating in the 18-49 demographic, which is up by 107,000 viewers. This is perhaps NXT's most impressive viewership figure since the Halloween Havoc special, which featured top-quality matches of Kyle O'Reilly versus Pete Dunne and Rhea Ripley versus Toni Storm, which technically means that the total viewership for Wednesday night was 1.572 million viewers, which is higher than Raw's record low viewership from this week. Let's go Wednesdays. One of the other major talking points from this week was Vince McMahon's reported tantrum backstage, where he sent a bunch of big guys such as Keith Lee, Otis, Mace, Omos, Gabba Kato, and others back to the Performance Center to get more training, as he felt they were unsafe workers. Following the frank bewilderment that most people displayed after news that Keith Lee needed more in-ring polishing, Otis confronted Saturn of Fox Sports about this report from the Wrestling Observer, where he refuted that this was a big tantrum from Vince, and that the option to go and train more has always been open. It's always been there. It wasn't like we were told this and that. The Performance Center is a tool for us to get better. If someone wants to come up to me and work on stuff or vice versa, we're always working. That report was kind of funny. We're never not working, especially not when we don't have live events, so we can't really get our stuff out. It's just bottled inside. We're not getting that stuff out there, so we'll find more and more ways to get in the ring. There hasn't been set dates or anything. It's just when you want to come in. It's always been there. I don't know know why it became a big report. Otis then went on to say that he found out about the report from his father and called it a misinterpretation. However, Fightful Select gathered more information on the report and found that Otis is well-liked backstage, but we were told a couple of spots in recent months that got the attention of people at Gorilla Position to believe Otis could be safer in the ring. There wasn't said to be heat in association with that. What do you think? Did Vince McMahon have a tantrum and demand people return to the Performance Center, or did he calmly and politely tell everyone the option to train more at the Performance Center was there? Let me know in the comments because I'll be replying to people from out of nowhere saying he definitely had a tantrum.
There to first down.
Yo, Dom.
Yeah, I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
I'm gonna open the door because I'm in a match. So.
Alright.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. DJ Chark.
From Boston.
Touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
In recent times alone, when WWE
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
such things as the wild card rule, the dark third hour of Raw Underground, Corey Grace's electric chair, cross-brand invitationals, no more authority figures. You are the authority now. No more commercials during matches, also known as the 2 out of 3 falls overabundance, the superstar shake-up, and a
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
Like the hiring and subsequent firing of
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 20.
More of the Performance Center was there for them. Let me know in the comments because I'll be replying to people from out of nowhere saying he definitely had a tantrum, didn't he? Following Raw's record low viewership from this week's episode, it was reported by WrestleVotes that reactionary decisions were going to be made on the Monday show, which filled fans with dread based on WWE's track record. In recent times alone, when WWE have felt like their backs was against the wall, we've experienced such things as the wild card rule, the Underground, Corey Grace's electric chair, cross-brand invitationals, no more authority figures. You are the authority now. No more commercials during matches, also known as the 2 out of 3 falls overabundance, the superstar shake-up, and a partridge in a pear tree. Not to mention all the backstage changes like the hiring and subsequent
that definitely won't happen again. I shot the wrong gap. No, was mad and you shoot the wrong gap. That's it. Yo,
You trying to throw the game?
why do you act like just because somebody scored on me, they're gonna beat me? People score. I shot the wrong gap.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I shot the wrong gap. Shit happens. I'm gonna call you back after this game.
Set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
Damn. No.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's
care.
1st and 10 just outside the
I've
30.
been able to stop this formation, so.
Here is Eckler.
The fucking blocks here. That's the only time people really stop my run out of this shit is when it blocks it and shit like that. Let's see what he's going to do.
From the 31, Jackson. This one into the hands of Kevin, the tight end.
Just take the quick shit. If they're going to back up,
As the tackle comes
just take the quick shit. If they're going to back up, take the quick shit. That's just it.
That one, it earns him a fresh set of downs.
You can drive all the way up and down now.
Now down inside the 20.
Whole field with this fucking play. See, and then they start not knowing what the fuck to do when it comes to run defense.
The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll take this for about 4 yards down to 15.
The ball carrier.
Oh, you think the 3-3-5 about to stop this? That's what you think? Nah, come on, bring that guy over there. Thank you. Baseline. Thank you. Oh, come on, the blocks! Oh, the blocks! Oh, the blocks, bro. If you hold the blocks, bro, I get my yards, man. Hold your blocks, bro.
Raiders 7.
The Raiders call on a nickel set.
You loved on this 3-3-5.
Running back. And he'll be taken down at
keep you in that 3-3-5.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
At the 2-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And across the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Keeping that 3-3-5.
Austin Eckler. His 10th touchdown of the season. 2nd of the game. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Not too many motherfucking defenses can slow this formation down. It's not too many. Not too many. I haven't come across too many.
But maybe, just maybe, this time will be the time to finally pay attention.
I fucked up because I shot the wrong
Dave Meltzer said everyone I know in WWE was stunned, and everyone I know in WWE got the message too. It's just what you do with the message. And despite reports stating that much of this week's show was written specifically for Vince and wasn't torn up and rewritten right before and during the show for once, according to a report from WrestlingNews.co, the blame for the declining ratings is being put on the creative staff. The report also states that Vince McMahon is once again the blame for the declining ratings is being put on the creative staff. The report also states that Vince McMahon is once again looking for out-of-the-box ideas for the Raw after the WWE TLC pay-per-view. This is almost exactly 2 years after Vince, Steph, Triple H, and Shane cut their "We're sorry the product's been lately, we promise we'll change" speech before precisely nothing changed. We expect yet another refresh, restart, and reboot on Monday following TLC that will probably seem like things are changing for maybe 3 weeks before they revert back to the old ways. However, backstage things are pretty tense, as the report from WrestlingNews.co goes on to say that more than ever, people are walking on eggshells after the record low viewership, and there's been talk about scrapping some of the plans that were in place for the Royal Rumble. It seems like it may be difficult to come up with fresh new ideas that are out of the box and could save the company while also conforming to the very narrow and frequently changing guidelines from Vince, and if you don't get it right, you could lose your job. Sounds like a real fun time to be a WWE writer. And you know what the solution is, don't you? No, not coming back towards 2 hours. No, not allowing creative freedom and unscripted not allowing each wrestler to have unique wrestling styles and not sticking to the same blueprint of match for every single TV bout, leading to formulaic and predictable outcomes, leading to an uninvested and apathetic audience. Put the word Firefly in front of stuff. There's your solution. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and
I'm not going to try my new formation just yet. I'm going to
match at TLC on Sunday. Whatever that means. Bray Wyatt made his in-ring debut on the main roster in an Inferno match against Kane, so while this is a nice callback for Wyatt, I have no idea what a Firefly Inferno match is. The Orton and the Fiend feud has gone from centering around Alexa Bliss being the Fiend's weak point to hide and seek and Orton trying to murder a man with fire. Kane return confirmed, but Alexa Bliss hasn't been seen on TV for a couple of weeks now. She confirmed that she's not out due to injury or any other concerns. She's just on vacation, responding to a fan in the comments of an Instagram post that she booked the time off months ago. If she did book the time off months ago, though, isn't it a bit weird that WWE would transition her into the Fiend's partner with an entirely new character and have her be the focal point of feud right before she had to leave? Don't know if I buy that one. And now it's time for everything else in wrestling news.
Alright, now after this, I'm going to start trying my other formations that I wanted to wrinkle in.
What the hell? WWE have officially revealed the signing of Ben Carter to NXT UK, who was part of negotiations with AEW and WWE during the summer, even wrestling for AEW. AEW's Miro confirmed that Carter had signed with The Dark Side months ago, but now it has been officially announced. Bianca Belair revealed in an interview with Inside the Ropes that she was originally supposed to debut on the main roster the night after WrestleMania 36, but plans consistently changed, with WWE adapting to the pandemic and moving to the Performance Center, instead having her debut alongside the Street Profits at WrestleMania instead. It was reported yesterday that Melina was supposed to return to NXT to be managed by Robert Stone, but those plans were abandoned. Johnny Fairplay, who originally made the comment, has clarified to Wrestling Inc. that it was misunderstood, and that he hadn't heard about the Melina return from Stone himself, but from another podcast somewhere else, and that Stone was anxiously waiting for WWE to put him with someone new. An interesting note about last year's Kofi Mania has come out from former WWE producer Sean Devari, who mentioned on the Two-Man Power Trip Wrestling podcast that the original plan for the WrestleMania main event was Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan, which is why Owens was inserted into the Fastlane match following Elimination Chamber. Many fans were under the impression that the Kofi Mania spot was originally designed for Mustafa Ali. However, it was the connection that was felt between Kingston and Bryan, being the final two at Elimination Chamber, that sealed the deal for Kofi to face Bryan at WrestleMania. That's not the only plans that were scrapped for Owens though, as last year he was almost shipped off to NXT UK. It was revealed a few months ago that discussions had happened to have Owens appear more than once for NXT last year, and Owens has now revealed in an interview with Metro that maybe if that happens, then maybe I could show up on NXT UK and work with all these different people. I'd love to get to do that. And finally today, it was confirmed via PW Insider that Cameron Grimes successfully underwent surgery recently, and the Wrestling Observer confirmed that he will be out of action for 4 to 6 weeks. Get well soon and get back to the moon. That rhymed. Sting will be appearing in a WWE project despite just signing for AEW. Find out all the details by pressing the video to the right, and press the video below that to check out Cinemania 4 over on Cineworld, with its Christmas theme. Can Mr. Davis retain his Cinemania Championship? Don't forget to subscribe here for daily wrestling news videos and reviews. I've been Corporate Chopper. Jam that jazz.
Probably choreograph and put Dre Greenlaw here. Yeah.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. Looking to throw. Kennedy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 49ers' 28-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Kennedy looking for his running back, and he's got and he'll be brought
a little thinking dunk stuff, just a little thinking dunk
stuff. 20 in the red zone.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Jacobs.
Fuck.
He stopped up after only a couple of yards.
And that's what he wanted to do though, so I wasn't fooled. Niggas do the same shit. When it works, niggas do it.
2nd and goal.
Oh, this way, you in my world now, bro.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not
Come on, you
escape.
fucking bum. Come on, you bum.
It'll be a loss of a yard.
I'm thinking you're going to run on me.
Interesting decision on 4th and goal. And the 13
Fuck out of here. I mean, you got the little inside zones and you got that one deep ass run, but nigga, please.
Now that Breeze is at quarterback.
Oh, Breeze at the quarterback position?
That really does. Taysom Hill, I think, was actually doing an admirable job considering his first real action there consistent.
Breeze
but you ain't going to beat the Chiefs trying to, like, ball control. You're going to have some dynamism in your offense to try to get them into a shootout. And the Saints, by the way, also have, until very recently, a very, very good defense. They were on a run there for about a month where the defense looked like the best in the game, even if not the most talented. So the difference between Taysom Hill really learning how to lead the team and be an effective NFL starting quarterback, or Jameis Winston, who gave you a puncher's chance, but it came with high risk, versus Drew Brees. Coming off injury, knowing that
Swag, I see you. I like your jacket, good. I see you always, man. Why you always swagging on me, yo? What's up with you, yo? You come to my crib, yo, you want to be swaggering on me.
And the Packers
you came from the mall?
Their tail.
What you get?
That they really need to win this game that could be a Super Bowl preview. And knowing that even if you forget about the bye, he ain't going to want to have to travel to Lambeau in winter to go to the frozen tundra in the playoffs versus a home game in the dome where they're much, much better. There's so much on the line for Breeze, guys. I think we're going to... I think it needs to
nigga, what? Shit, yeah.
At the Christmas, I'm chilling.
You ain't the only fucking one. I just... But look out for me.
I do agree with the
I kind of got my Christmas money I spent. Oh yeah, that PS5 is definitely
you got the digital one or the
digital?
He's a drop back passer. It's what he
does. I don't do no. I don't buy no games, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Outside of the pocket.
Wasn't no thing to me.
When you take that into consideration, and you think about the maneuverability of Taysom Hill, the ways, the wheels that he has, and how he is a threat to the quarterback position to run the football.
Yeah, I'm playing my league game for real.
It's more difficult to
defend
against that if you're the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I had to do some
but
transferring.
I still say that Drew Brees is
I'm gonna turn it off in a second. Give me a moment. Well, matter of fact, yeah, you gotta give me a moment.
The kind of things he can do in terms of flinging that football to the accurate level that he does makes everybody around him more lethal because they can just get a step and you know where Drew Brees is going to get the ball to move down. That is not
his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Niners 35, Raiders 10.
I look at it as Drew Brees definitely being a significant upgrade as opposed to him being out of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
I don't think he'll get the third best chance ball quarterbacks on the roster again. Once the one game the Chiefs lost the third, they gave up 40 points.
Hello.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
This will make it
into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I've got the PS4 Pro a little different. Hey bro, give me a second, bro, because I got to take my HDMI cord out of my game system, my PS5, put it in my PlayStation 4, because my bro about to buy this, taking this PS4. Give me a second.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and with time
quickly pause the motherfucking game. You'll be trying hike and shit.
Offensively, they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
all right, well, pause it now.
in this situation if they decide to.
You ain't got none of that bass in your voice now, though. The score, boy. I'll talk to you in a second, boy. You gonna catch this in a second. You gonna catch it. I'll talk to you in a second. I'm gonna call you back. Fuck, cause he was talking mad motherfucking shit. Ready to catch this ass whooping? Like this nigga don't know who the fuck I be.
1,200 fucking dollars.
For what?
Well, fucking police station. Better than me. I started to.
Who spent $1,200?
Huh? I got Charlie said that's how much the nigga was charging.
Yeah, like after she did, she bought it.
Oh, she paid the whole 12?
No, she paid less than that. Oh. They was only charging 12. It was going up every day after that.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't did it even. If she would even had the gall to say that she paid.
Man, this shit really look the same.
Because it's not the PlayStation 5, man. It's the PS4. Come on, I still got my league and stuff.
Okay, no digital. Okay, no disc. What the fuck, Emily? Here I am thinking I'm gonna have some games. It's time to play my old shit.
Camera.
Hey, bruh.
You get everything, bro.
What the fuck you get with the camera? What do you do with the camera?
I mean, that's when you play 2K and shit, you scan your face and shit in that motherfucker. All that good stuff.
Yeah, everything.
You just gotta get your HDMI.
I got HDMI quick.
Hey, just take this bag and bring it before I come pick this up. Should be everything.
It's enough for me.
Huh?
So it's enough for me. No other special quarters or nothing, is it?
No, that should be. Oh, now you can have this again now. Bro,
appreciate you.
All ready, bro. Thank you, bro. Lock that door.
Easy, bro. All right, I got you.
Hey! Hey!
Take a shot.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
I don't think you keep the Chiefs with ball control. I don't think yes, you want to keep Mahomes off the field, but when you look at the games they've lost in recent years, high-scoring games. 40 points to the Raiders. Was it 40-32 or something like that? And even the rematch was tough. It was a high-scoring game. You want, in fact, counterintuitively, to get into a high-scoring shootout with the Chiefs. Not because you're likely to win, you're likely to lose, but you're more likely to win than if you just try to ball control them. This ain't a team you're going to be able to ball control to defeat.
Max didn't make not one bit of sense just now.
I feel you on that, Max Kellerman, but I think that I would buy that argument if Jameis Winston got some time this year. But to not have him played this year, then to put him in there against the Kansas City Chiefs, then to say that would be a better shot than Taysom Hill, I do not agree with that at all. I could see Jameis Winston throwing a couple of picks relatively early, and then it being a blowout before we had a chance to play the pass. But I mean, I can't see that. I wouldn't see
Stop playing with the boy. Stop playing with the boy.
Drew Brees and Taysom Hill, you utilize him that way, and you make them a two-headed monster for the purposes of going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think how you do that, that's how you would do that. I do not believe that Jameis Winston would give them a better chance in this particular one.
Continues to go.
By the way, but
quarterback at this point.
Swell by one more.
Because it's going to be Drew Brees, I'm sorry, Charlie. Because it's going to be Drew Brees. The whole idea, like the yards per attempt was so low this year, but again, no Emmanuel Sanders. You know, with Mike and Emmanuel Sanders and Kamara and the defense playing the way it does, and by the way, a nice long rest for Brees as he was recovering from the ribs and the lung. I expect the yards per attempt to be much different down the stretch heading into the playoffs.
First time to touch the ball in
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports.
See, that one run making this shit look like keeping running all over me. That one run. I gotta time that better. Like, I don't understand why. Like, what happened? I used to time that shit perfectly to come up that gut, bro. I used to time that shit perfectly, and for some reason, like, I can't time that shit no more. I used to time that shit perfectly, bro. Ah, wrong. Fuck. That was the incorrect man. I see though. He wanna. When he go to this gun trade shit, he just wanna run the ball. That's fine. I don't understand how people could be getting blown out by 3 scores, and if they wanna run the ball, they just gonna run the ball, bro. Like, it don't matter what the fuck you doing to stop them.
Here's Jacobs.
You know, you could be blowing them the fuck out, whatever the case may be. They just gonna run the ball. That's what the fuck they want to do. That's what they want to do. They just want to, get their yards. Just get my yards. Don't care about nothing else. Just want to run this ball. Novice, bro.
Get low, almost get into a ball sometimes. Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down,
fuck out of here, yo. Fuck out of here, yo.
This one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. The play fake. Kennedy.
That bitch.
That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13.
I was so sure he was coming.
Operating from the gun. Kennedy. That's caught by Waller out left side. Not much there, only a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now a carry for Jacobs.
Fuck, wrong hole. Ah.
And have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Wrong hole, my bad.
18 and a Raider first down. From the gun, Kennedy. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Niners' 26-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Running is Jacobs. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Gano's kick is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? Yeah, we just want to get out of here.
Man, can people work so I can fucking play this game? Shit.
24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage.
I'm messing up my passing yards.
Trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He's first on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson. He'll get this to Eckler. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
4 yards. It's now.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they converted on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended receiver there was Donald Parham. And now it's 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Completes it to the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to
Can't
the
help
45.
himself.
11 yards there, first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And
you really can't help
when
yourself.
About a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
What the fuck? Who the fuck? Yo, the animations on this game is a fucking annoying. It's like, yo, you can have the space, and in real life, if you got the space, you can fit the fucking ball in. And Madden, if you it could be frustrating, bro. Like, Madden be acting like space is not an option in this game because of the animations.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again.
I have no idea what type of coverage you are trying to play against me, bro, but it ain't working.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I'll tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one,
and he just won't change it, yo. I hate playing dudes like this, bro. Like, if it ain't working, why are you still running this shit?
Quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
That was good.
They'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Jackson. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another catch for him.
This is going to be a set, but I want to try it.
They go play action now.
Oh, it worked! Oh! That shit worked! On a blitz, that shit worked. Oh, that's tough. Yo, that's tough. That's tough. That screenplay, I just implemented this formation, bro, and this is my first game using this formation, so just running that screenplay just now was fucking tough to me, man. That was tough. That was so tough just now. Running that play, bro.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no effort to bring this one.
Niggas don't understand, bro. Like, that was tough. That was tough shit. I love when Keith talk shit to me. It never goes well for you.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup there.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Kennedy. They're trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Do that right to me. I have no idea what the fuck you were looking at right there. But you do that shit right to it.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
After the interception.
Oh, that was my fault. I fucking hit the wrong button. I had him wide open. I hit the wrong button. I had him wide the fuck open. Wrong fucking button.
In there to get him, and on the season now, that is
all Keith is a fucking glitch, bro. This nigga Keith, he runs so much YouTube shit, but he still sucks. I don't fucking understand that shit. I don't know if y'all seen that shit, but dude just came right around my guys. YouTube shit, bro. He runs so much of that shit, but still suck.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
From the gun, it's Jackson. quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down to 7 after a gain of 7.
This is a nice ass play, but I'm not in a nice ass formation too. I'm not gonna lie about that.
1 to the right, 2nd and 3.
I know he's blitzing me, so it's either gonna be X or the running back.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling. Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going.
I didn't even use, I don't even think I used not one of my shotgun formations on Keith this whole game. And that's real shit. I ain't used not one formation on this man this whole game. I gotta start working the game because it's past my break time, so might let him score due to me having to work. So, but on the real though, like,
the Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their mini 2-game
I keep doing the wrong one.
Be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Yeah, this will be a game.
And you know what?
As he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch.
That's why my zone is not my
defensively, the tackling's been really good.
Hello, can you just
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run
just
after
in
catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
If I get the same shit on this stuff, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this motherfucker.
2nd and 5. From the gun, Kennedy. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Possession at their own 43-yard line.
Oh boy, a woozy. Cheeto Bay, a woozy, baby.
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
All right, so
interception, they are sitting in an
as I said, I've been trying this formation out.
Comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Seeing what I can come up with.
Completion out to the right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45.
I want to give him some looks so I can start using these screenplay.
For 14 and a first down.
It's not a look though. That could be a look. Nah, see, you want to play games with me? You gonna press or what? All right, bet. This is what I wanted.
Now Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's exactly what I wanted right there. Thank you for doing that for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like chess and checkers, you know what I'm saying?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Could be a blitz. No.
Jackson. And taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5.
Handle some of my work real quick. Outlet A, video by.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Video outlet. C is. Oh no, that wasn't a video.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Oh, that was gay as shit! That was gay as shit! That was that. A lot of sack shit, bro. Just take the sack, bro. Just take the sack, bro. Just take the fucking sack, bro. That shit was gay as shit.
I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell.
That's what I get for trying to work and play the game, though. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's exactly what the fuck I get, bro. I'm trying to work and play this fucking game, bro.
Trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in
that
situation. Now, good luck to them.
Gano the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8.
That was fucking gay, bro. I was supposed to have a perfect pass rating.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. That was fugazi as shit. I ain't gonna fucking lie, folks. That was fucking fugazi as shit. It is what it is with that, but just know it was fugazi.
Very little reason to use him at this point. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
That was
Through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Let's see what I can do with this shit real quick.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Nigga wanna be holding his shit.
We do have a flag down.
I'm loving these formations, fo.
So that changes
these formations has been
first and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Has been fucking good to me.
Jackson now.
Come on, bro. He got strung up on number 34, didn't break out, and 34 got the animation. Come on, bro. He got caught up on 30. Look at that shit. Like, come on, bro. Madden be dicking, bro. I swear to God it did. I swear to God it fucking did, bro. Madden be.
Any fantasy team that has this defense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That right now, that's a defense.
That's what I get, though. Like, I be trying to throw less picks, but my issue is...
It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Throwing on third and long. Kennedy. He's taken back in his own 7.
That boy Dre Greenlaw is a fucking manimal. Let me see if I can get a big pass.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch.
He kicked it too low. I can't even get a big pass off.
In great field position.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
which one am I
line.
use? I'm gonna use this article.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
This is a cover 2. That's a cover. This is a cover 2. This gotta be a cover 2. Let's see. I believe this was a cover 2.
Trying to shake off the interception.
No, it was not a cover 2. Ah, fuck! Ah, I threw another pick. Ah, did I throw it the way I threw it? Ah! Tyree had a terrible fourth quarter. Ah, I should have bulleted it, but I wasn't so fucking... I fucking bulleted it. Ah!
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
3 picks in the fourth quarter that was just dumb as shit. 3 picks in the fourth quarter that was dumb as shit.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility.
Trying to be greedy.
Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
and the Niners get there. And
trying to be greedy. Game over. Trying to be greedy, bro. 3 picks in the fourth quarter.
Explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the 49ers, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire team, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm only going to lie, yo, to fuck with Marquise, bro. I'm only going to lie to fuck with Swaggy Keys, for real, for real. I love when Swaggy Keys, you feel me, talk shit, you know what I'm saying, because it never goes right for him, yo. It never goes right for him, you know what I'm saying? He talks all that shit, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, you want to, oh, you ready for your ass whooping?